middleman is somebody who takes a job from a client and then asks somebody else to do that job. You pay them to do it, and then you sell it back to the other person, and then you keep the profit. So I'm going to give you an example here. So let's say Jim wants to buy a house. So Jim makes a post in a Discord server looking for somebody to build a house for him in Roblox Studio. So you're going to take that job, you're going to DM him, send him your work, etc, etc. And you're going to send all the details of that job to a person who actually builds. Remember, this doesn't require any skill, you don't need to know how to build. So you can do this with whatever skill you want, by the way, building, scripting, whatever. Portfolios are crucial and are a monumental part of your success as a middleman. I see a lot of people without portfolios, or better yet, portfolios that are super unprofessional and really crappy. I mean, it doesn't have to be advanced, it's just got to look clean and professional. 99.9% of the time people are going to ask you for past work experience or a portfolio so they can get an idea of your work. They're not going to hire somebody if they don't know what they're capable of. You really have to look the part to be the part, because you don't want to give away the game. You don't want them to know that you're just hiring someone else to do the job for them and then keeping a profit. Both parties win. They get their, Jim gets his house, you get your money. It's whatever. So in a portfolio you want to include a payment method, a contact, work, skills and qualities. Those are just a few of the things. This is my actual portfolio that I use to work. You can see it's got an introduction, it's got a list of skills and qualities, and it's got a previous customer manifesto / review. That doesn't have to be real, it's just a fake one that I fabricated. And then you can see I have my payment methods. I personally do US dollars only. That's what I prefer. I don't like all the Robux tax system and the 2-week delay for getting your payment. And then you can see below that horizontal line I've got some examples of my work. Now the 2 selling points in my portfolio are the contributed to 2 million plus visits that you can see in my list of skills / qualities. People are going to be like, oh wow, he's got a lot of visits or whatever, he's contributed to a game with many visits, that's really good. So I feel like that's a good selling point. And I feel like another really good selling point on my portfolio, which really makes me seem more professional, is my introduction. I've been scripting on Roblox here and there since around 2019, where I learned the majority of what there is when it comes to lower U and building. Here are my key qualities. It's very short, sweet, straight to the point, and I feel like people are gonna look at that and go, hey, this guy seems pretty professional. He seems to know a lot about what he does. So here is a QR code to scan, which you can scan with your phone for a template of a portfolio. It's basically my portfolio, but it's just a fill in the blank kind of thing. Or click the link in the description. It's a Bitly link, it will take you straight to the document and you can create your own copy of it. The next thing I want to go over is how to find clients. Now finding clients is very easy to do. As you can see on the right here, this is the Robiz Discord server. This is one of about 3, 4, 5 ways you can find clients. If you aren't in Robiz, it's discord.gg/Robiz. It's a Roblox development server where people can post for looking for developers, or post about for hire so they can get jobs to do themselves. This guy is looking for someone who can create a chest breaking system based on a specific pet system, whatever that may be. And you can see there it's got a payment of 4k Robux. So you can go ahead and reach out to this guy. You can be like, hey, I'll take this job on for you. And then if you wanted to find somebody to make that actually for you, you could go into the for hire section below, and it's people who are looking for jobs. You can reach out to them and find someone who's going to do it for cheaper. Another thing you can use is the dev forum on the Talent Hub or hidden developers. I'll link the majority of these things in the description below. So as you can see here, this is how I kind of introduce myself to people. 99.9% of the time people respond, sometimes they don't, sometimes someone's already taken a job, doesn't matter. And on the right you can see what my Discord account looks like. It looks very professional. People are going to believe you, they're going to buy into the fact that I'm actually a website developer, scripter and build it. But yeah, you just want to brand it so it's kind of professional, believable, whatever. The next thing I want to go over is completing orders. There's many ways to actually source out the order. So let's say someone's looking for a script that turns your character into a banana, which you can see on the image on the far right. I just typed that into ChatGPT and it's generated me a script. So in some instances you don't actually have to pay someone to do anything, you can just do it yourself with ChatGPT or Toolbox, and rip something from the toolbox and then sell that to the person. I mean, it's not affecting them as long as you're giving them what they're paying for. Or like I say, you can hire people in Discord servers, and as you can see on my message below, I said, hey, can I hire you to script something for me please? That's me hiring someone to do the job for me. And you can just send them over the details and then get it done for cheap. One issue though is with Robux. You might need some Robux to start off with if you're going with a Robux approach, because remember, it takes 2 or so weeks to pend, so you're gonna have to wait to pay them. That's why I personally do US dollars. So now the step after that really is just to get rich. These are some wins from people in our Discord server. As you can see, someone's already made 9,150 Robux. And then another person's made 4,800. These are real, they're in our Flex Your Profits channel. Like I say, join the Discord, you'll be able to see all this. Pleasure to teach you guys, and feel free to DM me any questions. I'm in the Discord, I'm always online. My username is Speedy, just tag me and I'm happy to respond.